All right, well, I'd like to start with some statistics. So first of all, we've been planning this for many, many months. This is the second Kickstart camp that we've had, and our goal this year was to do 2 full days, which we have done. And we have had 41 kids with type 1 diabetes, 6 siblings, a couple of friends, and 6 counselors in training, so they're below the age of 18. They have type 1 diabetes themselves. And then we've had 10 medical staff, so they are professionals, RNs, nurse practitioners who have experience with type 1 diabetes and managing insulin injections and pumps. And then also in each group, so we had 2 med staff for each group, and we had 2 counselors over the age of 18 helping, and many of those counselors have type 1 as well. And they have done an amazing job. Tiana Cooks has been in charge of all of the activities and the CITs and the counselors. And I've been in charge of the medical staff, along with my husband, Bruce MacHaffie, who's a pediatrician, and Sunil Nayak, who's a pediatric endocrinologist. They have both been here the entire time, ready for any emergencies. Luckily, we've had none. So we've just been monitoring the kids as they've gone through the activities. We've had a few lows, a few highs, but very handily taken care of by the med staff. This morning when they came in for their med check, the temperature scan, we asked each of them, did you have a good time yesterday? Of course, they all said yes. And, well, what was your favorite thing? And the majority said swimming. There were a few who really liked the rock climbing, and some who said tie-dyeing was their favorite thing. And so we made the shirts, which have been a huge hit. And I think they just had a wonderful time. And the chance to be with other kids with diabetes who don't say, ooh, what's that on your arm? Or what's that around your waist? Because most of the kids are on pumps or CGMs, continuous glucose monitors, which has been handy for the counselors or for the med staff to just look at that and, oh, they're going a little low, we better check and do a treatment. So that's been amazing. The parents have also been watching from afar, those who have the CGM with connectivity. And one of the moms left her 5-year-old pretty much for the first time, and she said, yes, I was watching her. I wonder what you had for snack yesterday, because she went up. But then, of course, with the swimming, she came down. So the parents, many of whom were afraid to leave their kids, did so, knowing that they would be in our care. They felt safe with that. So many kids are very fearful of going to overnight camp. Overnight camp starts at the age of 9 and goes all the way up to 18. And we've had Kickstart 5 to 10-year-old because many of those 9-year-olds still are not ready to go to overnight camp. So this, I think, is a good preparation for them to be away from their parents, know what it's like to be with counselors and med staff, because that's obviously how it is at Camp Colorado. The big difference at Camp Colorado is they'll be spending the night. And of course, they have probably a little more intense water activity with the lake. But I think this would give them the confidence to know that I could go to big camp. I went to Camp Kickstart and I did fine. So I think it'll give them that confidence. The sponsors have been amazing. Envision Radiology was our primary sponsor, and they are even sponsoring the dinner tonight from Salsa Brava, so yay for them and the Krebs family. And they did come today, and all the kids got their tie-dye t-shirts and backpacks and whatnot as a thank you. And they also got a canvas with the colored handprints that the kids had done as a thank you. So our food sponsors were Chick-fil-A, Jersey Mike, Salsa Brava, Lindbergh Family Farms, and also Marco's Pizza. So these folks sponsored the Thursday night. Marco's Pizza was for all the volunteers who came for their initial training, and that was like a 3-4 hour training. And then Chick-fil-A donated lunch on Friday. Jersey Mike donated lunch on Saturday. And Lundberg Family Farms donated the chips that were enjoyed by all. And tonight we'll be having Salsa Brava, sponsored by Envision Radiology. And then our other sponsors, Children's Hospital donated funds. Of course, the YMCA has sponsored us at this facility, which is awesome. The pool is amazing. It's a walk-in pool, so you don't have to worry about the little kids getting in the deep end right away. And the kids it's been huge on safety, where they're banded, if they can go beyond the shallow area onto the slide and whatnot. And of course, lifeguards watching. Eli Lilly has been a big sponsor, and Novo Nordisk as well donated insulin. Delta Dental was our other big sponsor on the back of our shirts. So I say a million thank you to our sponsors. We would not be able to have this camp without your sponsorship. So thank you. So I'd also like to recognize Bill Bain for his huge work with us. He is actually the guy in charge of all of this, and he and I planned this from the beginning. And so also Lauren Graham, who's been our camp dietitian, and Tiana Cooks, who's amazing volunteer in charge of the counselors, and she was responsible for all of the games. And it's been a group effort to do all of this planning, and as I say, we've had multiple meetings to get this all done. Emily Fay is our ADA overseer, unfortunately at Camp Montana right now, but Taylor and Chris have done an excellent job in her absence, making sure we've gotten all the paperwork done correctly and all the official stuff.